check 1, 2. Action.
It says, let's play with sugar, acid, and tannin in a real wine and see how all these components interact. This is what winemakers have to evaluate when they taste fruit during ripening to determine the right time to harvest. They are tasting for a balance between sugar, acid, and phenolics. Note,
That's a new word.
you are tasting, not drinking.
Phenolics?
You're tasting, not drinking the poured wine. Professional tasters, for example, spit the wine out rather than drink it so it can stay sharp.
Well, we won't be doing that.
We're veterans. We'll stay sharp.
We'll stay sharp.
Stay fit, keep sharp, make good decisions.
Just says, feel free to spit after tasting.
Well, which is it, baby? Spits or swallows?
Okay, strike that from the... For this activity, you're going to make samples of different ratios of sugar, acid, and phenolics and think about how these components interact.
Okay, sorry, what did you say about spitting?
It's for another channel. 3 tablespoons of sugar, a pinch of tartaric acid, and a pinch of tannin. Just an example, the next glass will have 2 tablespoons of sugar, a pinch of tartaric acid, and a half a teaspoon of tannin. So they're all a little different. One of them has no sugar and has tartaric and tannin. And there's another one that has no tannin. So anyway, we're going to get a variety of situations here. All right, I will prepare them.
Prepare them.
We're going to call that a pinch. Half a teaspoon.
This one left.
Pinch of tartaric acid.
God, I need to almost clear my palate because I
Pinch.
don't drink it, but I have so much. No, it's definitely not my favorite.
Jeez, 3 tablespoons.
That's a lot of sugar. Tablespoons. Oh,
Yeah.
I was thinking teaspoons.
Next one's
A lot of sugar.
2 tablespoons.
It's gonna be like a Briggs kind of drink.
Is it even gonna dissolve?
Look at the color change.
Yeah.
No color change.
No color change?
Note the color change.
Oh, it's
Is that
definitely a
lighter?
color change.
We went from a...
Well, look. That's the difference in the color.
This one has more of the tannin than the first one. And it's definitely browner. And this one has a little less sugar, and a little tannin, and a little acid. Well, it tells us actually which ones to compare.
Okay.
Like glass 2 and glass 4, or... So that's what we're gonna do.
So
But you're right,
1,
this-
2, 3, 4, 5,
Yep.
6. Okay.
And this one has no tannin, just sugar and acid.
You're gonna have to
Look how much
start over.
brighter this one's gonna be.
Oh wow, that one's like
With no
rose
tannins.
red.
Yeah, clearly everything that had tannins added
Went brown.
got dark.
What's the one on the end?
That has just sugar and acid added, no tannin. But we should have a moment of silence for the completely legitimate bottle of Pinot Noir we just ruined. All right, our assignment. Answer the questions below. What does adding sugar do to your perception of tannin? Well, we don't know that yet. We haven't tasted, but
That's what we're looking for.
we're going to evaluate glasses 3 and 4. Let's just say that 3 and 4, I almost need to put,
Numbers, honey,
so we don't
I think
mess
we'll
up.
get it Figured out.
All right, 3. You will notice this is far different from what you tasted earlier. I don't know what to say.
That good, huh?
I'm going to try it one more time because I'm trying to notice the difference. Wow. The cherry flavor is exploding in this now. And I think it's the sugar that's causing that.
Oh, is it
Am I looking the wrong way?
Yeah, either way, you can talk to them or the camera. So what is the difference between 3 and 4?
I'm going to go look real quick.
I'm gonna go look. I'm
Okay.
not gonna look. I'm gonna taste it. Okay.
Okay, I know. Tell me that the cherry flavor doesn't just boom out of there now.
Wow. And it's still just coated on the bottom with whatever.
I know, even with my stirring.
Holy moly, okay. That was sweet. Okay, this tastes like prune juice. Price check on prune juice, Bob. Price check on prune juice.
Price check on prune juice, Bob. Price check on prune juice.
Very sweet.
Okay, here's the only difference.
Okay, there's not a lot of difference.
3 has 2 tablespoons of sugar, 4 has 3 tablespoons of sugar. So there's more
four
sugar
is
in
sweeter.
4. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So the question though is, what
it
does
make
adding the
tannins?
sugar do to your perception of the tannins?
I love the word tanniny.
Tanniny is a new word.
She's right though, because my mouth does feel kind of like this dry. Yeah, I would say 3 is more
3 is more
tanniny.
tannin. So the extra sugar
Made it less
muted the tannins a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Muted the tannins. I want to because I'm might use the sugar to the tannins because the first one was more calorie.
I'd be interested if we were in unanimous agreement that 3 is more puckery than 4.
I think all that sugar makes it fantastic.
I knew you would like it. I thought the cherry just blows up in that now.
That was sour.
More puckery.
It has
The
less,
tannin.
yeah, and it has less sugar.
Yeah.
But what else did you add to number 3?
They each have a half a teaspoon of tartaric acid and a half a teaspoon of tannin.
Oh, okay.
So the sugar is the only difference. But yeah, even the short one, 2 tablespoons of extra sugar in there. Mm-hmm. You're like, you're gonna be like when you have coffee in the morning. Every time you pour a glass of wine, you're gonna add a tablespoon of sugar. You'll be happy.
It's like now it's delicious. Yeah.
So 3 is more tannin.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. There's only 2 more. The next one is glass 2 and 3. So we're gonna use 3 again.
Oh, good thing we didn't drink it all.
What does adding acid do to your perception of tannin? So 2 and 3, just so we know, same amount of sugar, same amount of tannin, but glass 3 has more acid. So we're paying attention to the tannin, right?
That one tastes sweeter.
Which one? 2 or 3?
2. I would say 3 tastes again
More tannin?
tanniny. 2's sweeter.
So I will have you recall an earlier thing we did where we added acid to wine, just acid. Mm-hmm. And we agreed that when you added, as we started to get over the tipping point, the acids made it more tannin, more dry, right?
So is this
I think
one
that's
acid?
exactly what's happening here.
Okay. Yeah.
So, because the second one has more acid.
Briggs is gonna like that one. Go ahead. It's sweet and tastes like you're drinking
Go
like.
ahead. So
some
she
prune
said,
juice.
"Oh, don't put that on me."
It's on. You were wearing the mic.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We fixed wine for him.
So, is the right one more sour or more tannin puckery?
Yep.
Yep.
Definitely.
All right, I'm gonna try it real quick. Man, that is very cherry.
Yeah, it's pretty cherry. I like it.
I agree. That tastes fantastic. Definitely more tannin.
In 3.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Way more.
I think so. 2 is just very sweet and. Okay. That's something we probably would have bought and drank in our early wine drinking days and thought it was delicious.
I'm just
delicious
gonna start
now.
bringing a cup of sugar all you.
Okay.
Brandon, you need to try those 2.
He's like,
He's gonna agree with us.
They've improved.
we haven't moved 4, have we? It's still good, the liver one?
I thought 2 was really good.
6 and 4 are the
It
next
has
2.
like all kinds of fun flavors in it once there's a ton of sugar.
Yeah, 2 doesn't even taste like wine.
No, doesn't.
It's like juice, huh?
It's like a.
So for 4 and 6, describe how tannin feels in your mouth.
You want to go first, Brent?
Remember to move your tongue around and feel the roof of your mouth to get a sense of the feel of the tannin. That's that puckery kind of drying out feeling. Anyway, we're doing 6 and 4, so let's see what the differences are here. 4 has a half a teaspoon of tannin, 6 has none. Everything else is identical. They both have 3 tablespoons of sugar, so this is primo here. This is.
Very sweet.
Was that 4? Mm-hmm. And any tannin? Like, should have got a little bit.
Puckery.
Okay.
Sweet and puckery. Very sweet.
No, puckery's gone,
It feels more like a tart cherry. Like it.
but you're not getting that.
Still feel like I did.
Well, there's some tannin in Pinot Noir. It's just low in tannin, but
Yeah, that one's definitely more tannin heavy. Okay.
I'm supposed to feel this.
And the room. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more tannin-y.
Yeah.
That was good.
They're all just a little too sweet for me.
It doesn't taste like sweet wine though. It tastes like wine with sugar in it.
Yeah, it
The
does.
sweet wine doesn't
Because
taste
the
like
sweet wine, you don't taste table sugar.
No.
as no one Briggs drinks, I hear. Look, look, look.
It's delicious.
He's just gonna bring his own sugar pot over to all of the partios now.
Just dump in the wine.
That one's the best though, isn't it?
Fantastic.
That literally has a touch of acid and no tannins. It's just sugar,
It's
basically.
just sugary.
Okay, so let's look at what 1 and 5 are. These are a lot different. Okay, glass 1 has 3 tablespoons of sugar, a pinch of acid, and a pinch of tannin.
Okay.
Glass 5 has no sugar added. Not going to be your favorite. A half a teaspoon of acid and a half a teaspoon of tannin.
So it's gonna be a cab.
So big acid and tannin add and no sugar. And the first one has big sugar and just a touch of acid and tannin. They're kind of opposites.
Briggs is gonna be in heaven. So sweet.
I don't expect this one to be sweet.
Oh God. Okay, that's like really acidy and really tannin-y.
Okay.
Neither of them are good. I'm good. I'm good wine.
But I think I'm gonna go backwards from what you did.
Now do that.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Too acidy, too tannin.
Oh,
That's
both
like
of those
or-
things. Okay, that's actually too sweet.
It's good. It's just too sweet. Raise her up.
Try the bad one first. I mean the acidy one.
Acidy, tannin-y.
But that is a
So it
huge
says
difference.
play around with
Yeah,
a.
that's a big difference
Yeah.
between those two.
He's going to the bad one first, huh?
Wow.
Good,
Gotta try out.
yeah, good,
You have to
thing,
make the favorite.
good thing you have the next one to wash that down.
That's gross.
Yeah, that one's good. I still think like number 3 or 4. 4 was the best. Actually, maybe this one was the best.
Just all the
Yeah.
sugar and none of that.
those. None of those. This is the bad one.
Yeah.
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 But it really shows you what acid and tannin taste like in it. I mean that's
Yeah, you get the.
yeah.
And I think I do like tannin heavy wine, but not that tannin heavy.
It's rough. Yeah, that was juice.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
All
Even
right.
sugarier than juice.
I
Yeah.
have not seen very positive reactions to this one.
That's like snorting a line of hand sanitizer.
You tried that, huh? Pretty desperate that day.
Hey, it worked.
No germs up your nose.
Oh,
Clean.
It's unanimous.
damn.
Nobody likes 5.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting a canker already.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. That's amazing.
It's like you can't even get flavor because it's just so off.
It's almost like an antidote to the rattlesnake bite I just
I
got.
went the wrong way. I did the sweet one first.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems downright pleasant after that. All right.
R.I.P. a whole bottle of Pinot.
Well, good thing we bought 2 bottles of Pinot because we're gonna chase that with some real Pinot.
Nice.
I know. Okay, so it said play around with the sugar, acid, and tannin that you have remaining. We can do this for years. I got so much stuff now. Add them in various concentrations of different wines and really familiarize yourself with them. The more that you experiment with the components of grapes and wine, the better you will understand them.
Cheers. Cheers. I gotta get